We've developed a comprehensive video putting together all the elements that we work our horses on each day. It's rather lengthy, but it goes through each and every maneuver that I expect a horse to know. Primarily, we train all around horses. Today, we're going to simply walk you through the routine of a horse, 4-year-old gelding that we have in training. He's been here about a week. He's well started. He's well started on things. He'd been with a trainer previously. But we're going to walk through exactly what we do with him today. This is reality. All right. The horse has been saddled by an assistant. She's going to bring him out right now. He's going to be lunged by her normally. Not to say I never lunge, but I'm not going to stand here and tell you that I lunge these horses every day. Usually I have an assistant. He's been put polo wraps on, just safety, support, saddled, just a work saddle. And this gelding's pretty new here. He's a little looky in the arena yet. He's got some developing to do. He's well started, you'll see. Our goal today, I've been riding him for a little over a week now, and I'm getting him pushed around, his body moved around. Again, we address this a lot in our video, but today's workout is going to be a lot of the fundamentals. I'm going to check on those, and I want to change leads on this horse today. He's only changed leads once or twice. I think the previous trainer had done a little bit of work on it, but not extensive. So our goal today is to get this horse mentally where I feel safe, that I can get through the lead change. One of the first times doing it can get a little rough, can get a little bit wild, can get a little exciting sometimes. Feeling pretty good about this horse right now. I've got his ribs and his shoulders and his hips moving left and right. He's real comfortable with me coming in and out of his face. So I think it's time to go ahead and play with it and see what I've got, see what I can get him to do. But I'm going to go through the whole workout. First, we're going to lunge him. We're going to keep the tape on the whole time, exactly what we do. You know, looking at him right now, and Chelsea's probably assessing this as she's lunging. She's thinking about, okay, this horse is pretty quiet. We've worked him every day this week. It's Wednesday, I believe. So he's kind of getting worked down. He probably won't take too much today. She's going to play around with him a little bit. When she thinks he has enough, that he's not playing a lot, we give him a chance to move around a little bit. You know, she's going to take him over, tie him on the walker. He'll stand there and wait for me, come out with the bridle, or I might be riding the horse at this point in time. But like I said, once she feels like he's going to be pretty good for me, she'll go over, tie him on the walker, or tie him to the post. He may go back to his stall and get tied and saddled there, which I think is a great idea. You know, at the horse shows, when we show these multiple event horses, all-around horses, you know, you may show the horsemanship in the morning and not show the Western riding until 2 o'clock again in the afternoon. That horse, we bring them back. A lot of times their saddles stay on. Sometimes they come off, depending upon how much time they've got in between. But they've got to be able to go back to that stall and come back out and work again. You know, very important. So a lot of times at home, they're going to go back in their stalls, like I said, and come back out. You know, it might happen 2 or 3 times a day. I make it mandatory that sometimes we ride them twice a day. You're going to get to see how long this horse has worked, because like I said, we're not shutting off the tape. We're going to go right to it. And just keep on going with him. I'm going to ride him around until I get the feels I want. And then, like I said, eventually it's my thought process, hey, I think I'm ready to try to change some leads on this horse. Like I said, he has changed before, so it's not going to be his first time, but he hasn't done a lot of it. Looks like she's thinking pretty good. We obviously want to lunge him both ways, a little bit every day. You know, showing a little more life right there, but, you know, not a lot, nothing that we can't ride out, you know, nothing scary. You know, if he's going to buck and jump and play a whole bunch, you know, he's real fresh, well, his mind's not going to be ready to accept the things that I want to do. I want to give him that chance. I don't want to sit out here and lunge a horse an hour every day to where they get so fit that you can't do anything else with them, but I want to give him that chance to play. And like I said, he's only been here about a week. This 4-year-old gelding, we're probably going to ride him every day. He's at a good stage, starting to get a little bit of a turnaround on him. Moves his hips around pretty good, starting to give his face a little bit. I'd call him a little heavy in his face, Oftentimes I like horses that are a little heavy in their face. They don't get so excited about your hands being in there, and I ride bridle horses. I ride horses that I can put up in the bridle and I can hold on their face, and they accept my hands and my legs there. It's a really important thing, you know, to me. Sitting here watching, I'm going to guess Chelsea's thinking he's probably about done. She's kind of gone both ways and let him stop. She'll walk him over to the walker and tie him on there. I'm going to walk in the barn, grab a bridle for him. We'll get started, feel what we got today. See where we're at, get him all lined out and working before I ever get to thinking about changing leads on him. Thanks, Jess. Most horses, when I start doing the Western riding on them, I'll do them in a snaffle. Now this is a big, strong gelding. He really accepts bits well. He can pull on me pretty hard, and I need something. I might need some leverage to keep him back. I've got a little small A-frame with some loose shanks here. That I'm going to ride him in just simply because I know he can accept this. He's far enough along in his training, and I know he's a little bit pulley. He's a little more horse than a snaffle bit horse, and like I said, I don't want him to get to running through my hands so much, and he's very accepting of being pulled on. So I'm going to ride him in this little A-frame so I have a little bit of leverage with him. Note, I'm not putting a cavesson on him yet. That cavesson will pinch and trap him just a little bit, and I don't want him to get all pinched up here and get any more scared than he has to get through this first day of changing leads. You know, oftentimes these geldings these colts will stand here for half an hour, maybe an hour while I'm riding another horse. The assistants will usually saddle them, keep them coming. Keep them on the walker. There'll be 2 or 3 horses standing here at a time. Good for them to stand, learn to be patient, wait their turn.